All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to EECS 494, discussion number 4. I'm going to kick off some discussions, like a series of discussions about tools that you can use for asset creation as we get into projects 2 and 3. This is all going to be unique stuff for yourself, for things that you want to make. And as a result, a lot of people, while they might use assets from like the asset store, from like other websites where they can get licenses, some of you might want to be, making your own stuff. And I'll be doing a couple discussions talking about various programs and tools that you can use to basically make your own assets for your games. The first of these tools that I'm going to be demonstrating is ProBuilder, which is a plugin or package for Unity. It's built into the Unity editor as a package that you can install, which makes it really easy for any of you to use, and it's a really powerful tool for 3D modeling. It started off as a plugin that was available on the Asset Store, and then Unity hired the developers of the plugin and then bought the ProBuilder tool from them. So the original developers now work for the company on ProBuilder, but now it's an official part of the Unity editor. Games like Super Hot and like Super Lucky's Tale and other games that are listed here have used ProBuilder for their like level building and stuff. And yeah, I thought I would kind of show you how it goes, how you can get started with using ProBuilder for level design and other 3D modeling, built it right into Unity. So to start off, I'm going to make a new 3D game. And I call this just Playground. I'll make it using the 2019 LTS release. 3D, I'll just name it Playground because we're just going to be playing around. And we'll initialize our project. Resolving packages. Sorry, I realize I should have made the project before I started filming to save time, but maybe this feels more authentic. Importing scenes. Oh, here we are. Here's our project. You can see we just have an empty scene, our default scene. Love to see it. Nice and good. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to Window, and we're going to go to Package Manager. And then I'm going to say, oh, give it a sec. I'm going to go to ProBuilder. It should show up if you have all, if you check Unity Registry to show you all available packages. ProBuilder should be here. And then you go ahead and just hit install, and it will add ProBuilder into this project. All right, it should be installed now. So now what we're going to go next, we're going to go up to Tools and go to ProBuilder, and then click on ProBuilder window. That'll create a window that we can attach to the editor. So I'm just going to put it into here, with my hierarchy window. So why don't we just get started and mess around? I can show you some of the features. One of the features is new poly shape, which I like to use a lot. I'm going to just look so I can see this grid here. You can see when ProBuilder is up, you have this little, these 4 objects up here. I'll explain more what those are in a second. So I'm just going to hit new poly shape. Then I'm just going to click around here. And I'm going to add all these vertices. And then I'm going to click on the first vertice I made, first vertex I made when I'm done, and it's created the shape here. And now you can see it's created this sort of object here that's appeared in the hierarchy. I can use this button right here when is object selection, so I can select and move the entire object like this. There's vertex selection, so I can select individual vertices and then move them. I can press and hold shift to select multiple vertices and then move them using the built-in Unity stuff. There's edge selection, so I can select single edges. So let's say, I want to move this edge out a little bit. I can do that. And this edge out, I can do that. And then I can select faces. So I can select this top face. And, I can press and hold shift when I have a face selected while I'm moving it to essentially do what's called an extrusion. An extrusion, you can see also extrude faces here is the thing here. It just lets me build this and make this up into a 3D sort of shape here. Cool. So now we made that. So you can use poly shape to make basically any polygon shape that you want. So I can, make this little, triangle thingy. And then just kind of add vertices to it. And it creates another game object right here. Let me quit out of Slack real quick. Sorry about the delay. Cool. So I don't actually want the second one. Actually, why don't we keep the second one in? But I'm going to make this a little bit shorter. I'm going to make it like this. On top of our poly shapes, ProBuilder has a bunch of built-in shapes. I can hit this little plus button to bring up the shape tool. And hold on, let's say I want to make a sprite. All right, hold on, let me cancel that out. You can see it's down here. I can switch to the object view and preview the thing I'm about to create. So let's say I want to build a stair. This is probably, in my opinion, my favorite built-in object in ProBuilder is the stairs, because it's so time-consuming to build stairs in just built-in default Unity. Hold on, let me switch to the rotate tool, rotate it this way. Switch back to moving. That seems good. Let's reduce the height of it a little bit. Add a lot more steps. Maybe we want to make it a little bit taller so that it lines up here. Make it a little bit less deep. Cool. And then you can add some curvature into it. So it's like curved stairs, but I'm going to keep the curvature at 0 for now. I'm going to hit build. Build will add that object in for me. And so now here we have some stairs. And another thing that you'll notice about all these shapes that ProBuilder is building for us is that they have colliders on them. So if I were to just, I don't know, like add in a sphere, and then attach a rigid body to it, and hit play. Uh-oh, wait, we want the camera. Where's the camera? All right, here we go. But you can see here, it follows the collision of the 3D object that was created by ProBuilder, so it's like automatically adding in all the collision for us that we want. And that's pretty cool. So we can, this stuff is really powerful because I can, say, take this vertex selection tool and I can edit individual vertices. So let's say I wanted to make this a little bit wider on the step to make it like a weird shape. I can select these vertices and widen it out. And then I can go to face selection and then, I don't know, on this object, bring the face a little bit backwards to line it up better. And then, select multiple faces and then bring them forward and then, keep going. And it's just really powerful. I'm just doing a couple different small things here, but you can imagine how you can use this to build entire levels. One thing that's great is that you can, with any ProBuilder object that you have, you can also export it. Let me see if I can find it. There's the export here. If you go to ProBuilder, you can export these as .obj 3D models and then edit them in a real 3D editing software like Blender or Maya, and then import it back in. So it's great for like rapid prototyping as well if you're a more advanced 3D artist that uses stuff like Blender. The next thing that's cool, I'm going to show you the material editor. Let me just put this here. But first things first, in our project, I'm going to click Create Material and call this orange. Let's make an orange material here. Nice, pleasant orange. I'll create another material that's, by the way, ProBuilder has some built-in materials as well. So I'm going to do unlit color, and I'm going to make a cyan, or let's do a pleasant, like dark purple here. And then what we can do is on the material editor, which I brought up, you can drag materials into here. And then you can see that they're now set to some keyboard shortcuts. So I can go back to the object here. So let's say I select, I'll go to the face selector and select this face of the base thing. And I'm going to just do Alt-2. And you can see that applied our orange. Or I can click on it again, click Alt-3, and that'll apply the purple. Or I can just click here directly and set it to the materials that we created. So I'm going to make this purple. I want to make these two faces orange. I want to make this entire staircase. I'm going to make a new material, actually. Create material. Standard, yeah, we'll make this sort of bluish green. We'll make it metallic. Make it higher smoothness. And then we'll do that. Let's bring this and call it, what are we going to call this? Rename green metal. And then I forgot to rename this to purple. So I'll bring green metal into here. And then I can, let's say we pick our stairs, or I can, pick the stairs here. I'm going to do Alt+4. Now we have some cool metallic stairs going on here. And that's a quick way to like edit faces, edges. So I can say select this edge right here. And then it'll select the entire object when you select an edge like that. On top of being able to do that, there's a thing called the UV editor, which if you're familiar with 3D modeling, it lets you see the actual UV for the 3D model, and you can modify it to your liking. You can, hold on. You can basically edit the UV for any of the models here directly as well if you want to have more detailed editing and coloring. What else we have here? I have the documentation up here, but oh no, it's not that. Here we are. There's a whole lot that's possible with this. We've been doing creating and editing meshes, but you can apply shaders, other textures. You can do texture mapping, like I was mentioning, by directly manipulating the UVs. And you can export and re-import. Um, there's a whole lot that's available to you by using ProBuilder. When I in Project 3, when I took EECS 494, my team used ProBuilder for our not only our map design but our like protagonist characters. We had a racing game, so all of the spaceships that we made in our racing game we made using ProBuilder, and those were our final sort of objects because we were able to go into such detail with ProBuilder itself without having to you know, leave the Unity editor for our 3D modeling needs. Um, so that's sort of what I wanted to show you with ProBuilder, just kind of a quick getting started. Um, there are a lot of other things that you can do, so I can say switch to the object view. I can mirror objects here. So let's say I want to mirror in the Y or the Z axis. I can hit mirror. Hold on, let me undo that mirror. I want to hit duplicate. It'll make two of the same object for me now. And now I can have a mirror image of it, which is great if you're building symmetrical levels. So let's say I select all of my objects together. I can go to ProBuilder. Where's my combine objects? I can hit the merge objects button here. And that's also right here. And what that'll do is it'll combine all of these three things that we've been working with, the stair, the little triangle thing, and the other thing. It'll combine them into one object. And then I could, say, use the mirroring tool to make a complete mirror of this. And now we have a cool little mirror image going on with our little level that we made, which would be cool. Check out my awesome. Let's bring this out a little bit. But anyways, this is my cool and awesome rollerball level. So there's mirroring, there's you can yeah, sorry I'm not saying too much, but there's just so much that you can keep doing here. And you can just continue to make things more and more complicated and then, go from here into sort of something like super hot. Um there's also I didn't do any of the vertex coloring stuff. Let's create a new object real quick. New shape. Let's say we make a cube. We'll bring our cube up here and we'll make it 2 by 2 by 2. Great. Love this cube. He's my friend. We're going to select our cube and then we're going to go to vertex coloring. I can select individual vertices. So I can, make these top 4 vertices a blue. Oh, wait, I wanted to select that vertex as well. So I'll apply like a light blue up here. And then these 2 vertices, I'll apply an orange. And then these 2 vertices, I'll apply like a green. And then, oh wait, we can't really see it because the light is kind of. Let's change the rotation of the. There we go. and I can go back. I can select this vertex and apply like a pink to this corner. And you can just sort of like make things especially super duper colorful, which is quite nice. Yeah, and that's vertex coloring as well, which was the other feature I wanted to show you. That is great for making more detailed coloring, even built into Unity. Yeah, and also ProGrids, which I haven't shown you. ProGrids is I believe it's a package here that you can install. Let me go to Window Package Manager. Is it built into Pro Tools or ProBuilder now? I don't remember. Unity install ProGrids. Installing ProGrids. Unity registry. Here it is. It's in preview right now. But if you go to advanced and select preview packages, it's an advanced essentially grid snapping. So if you want to make very precise sized objects, you can use ProGrids in combination with Pro Tools, and the documentation definitely will talk about that a bit too. Yeah, that's I don't want to keep you too long, but sort of wanted to introduce you to Pro Tools, let you know it's out there, let you know how powerful it is and the sort of things that you can make with it. Hopefully, if you are making your own assets for your games in Project 2 and Project 3, being aware of the existence of Pro Tools or ProBuilder. Sorry, I keep saying Pro Tools. Being aware of ProBuilder is going to help you in, being more expressive with your game design and, being able to do what you want. In any case, as always, let me know if you have any questions. I'll put links to the ProBuilder documentation in the description of the video. And that's all I have for you. Good luck on P2 Gold Spike and have a great weekend, everyone. Bye bye.